Welcome to Sacred Mountain Yoga and Sound. My name is Lauren, and today we'll be doing a Vinyasa yoga flow. So, as always, take what feels good in your body, leave the rest, and let's dive in. Welcome. We'll get started in child's pose today. Come on to all fours. Bring your big toes to touch, knees out wide. Sink your hips towards your heels and stretch your forearms long in front of you. If you want a deeper shoulder stretch, you can bring your forearms towards the outer edges of your mat. And soften your forehead down into your mat. Start to deepen your breath, feeling the ribs in your back expand on every inhale. With slow, smooth exhales. If there's anything on your heart today that you'd like to set as an intention for your practice, call it in. Now bring your hands in prayer behind your neck. Thumbs will meet the back of your neck. If you want a little bit deeper of a stretch, you can walk your elbows a little farther forward and let yourself settle into your pose. With your intention in mind, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, send it out through heart center. Big inhale. Slow exhale. One more deep breath in. And release your hands down. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Maybe place your left hand on top of your right. Start to breathe into your left side body. Breathe in. And out. Walk your hands back through center and over to the left side of your mat. Maybe place your right hand on top of your left. Breathe into your right side body. Breathe in. And out. Walk your hands back through center and rock up into your tabletop pose. Stack your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists, neck and spine neutral. Spread your fingers wide on your mat, ground your hands. Cow pose, drop your belly down, shine your heart forward and inhale. Cat pose, press into your hands, arch your spine on your exhale. Cow pose, drop down, inhale, squeeze through your shoulder blades. Cat pose, tuck your tailbone forward, arch, let it go. Keep moving like this back and forth on your own breath, your own pace. Feel free to add any other movements that would feel good in your body today. Hip circles, thread the needle, puppy pose, or just take whatever creative wiggles or movements come to you. Try to listen to your body. Stay with your breath. Start to engage your Ujjayi pranayama on your exhales, slightly constricting the back of your throat every time you breathe out, creating the sound of a gentle ocean while keeping your mouth closed. Let this breath be your guide through the practice. Even out your sides if you've taken something on one side. We'll meet back in neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes under, lift and hover your knees 1 to 3 inches off the mat. Bear pose. Drive your hands down into your mat, round through your upper spine like cat. Draw your belly button up towards your spine, engage your core. Take a deep breath in. Stay for your breath out. One more inhale. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. And still your heels. Take a deep breath in. Walk your hands to the back of your mat to meet your feet. As you arrive, bring your feet at least hip-width distance apart, if not wider. Grab opposite elbows and sway side to side for ragdoll pose. If you'd like to take any head nods or rolls, loosening your neck, go for it. Switch your grip, other forearm on top. Breathe in. Release your hands down. Plant your left hand, bend into your left knee, reach your right arm high, standing twist. Open your chest, roll your right shoulder back. Stay or take your half bind, releasing your right hand behind your back. Maybe grab your upper left thigh and gaze up as you open your shoulder. Breathe in. Release your right hand down. Plant your right hand, bend into your right knee, reach your left arm high. Keep twisting open from your belly button. Roll your left shoulder open. Stay or take your half bind, releasing your left hand behind your back. Maybe grab your upper right thigh and open your left shoulder. Breathe in. Release your left hand down. Come to a halfway lift, hands to your shins, create a flat back. Really lengthen, stretch your spine to the front of your mat. You can use the pressure of your hands into your shins to help with that lengthening. Crown of your head forward. Inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Bring your fingers to an interlace behind the small of your back. Bend so deeply into your knees, you maybe make contact with your torso. Gently draw your arms up and overhead for a deep shoulder stretch. If you want to take any final head nods, this is a good place to do it. Breathe in. Release your hands down. Halfway lift, lengthen. And fold. Halfway lift, fill up. Walk your hands out into high plank pose. As you arrive, stack your heels over the balls of your feet. Lift your hips in alignment with your shoulders. Keep your shoulders stacking over your wrists. Really press your hands down into your mat. Puff up through your shoulder blades. Breathe in. Stay for your breath out. One more inhale. Slowly lower all the way down to your tummy. Untuck your toes, plant the tops of your feet down into your mat. Tuck your elbows in towards your rib cage. Low cobra, press into your hands, shine your heart up and inhale. And lower back down. Low cobra, shine your heart, breathe in. Maybe lift and hover your hands for a challenge. Squeeze up to your shoulder blades. And release. Bring your hands slightly wider than your mat. East and west, come up onto your fingertips. Lift your chest for a high cobra. Inhale. Drop your left shoulder down. Gaze to the right. Back through center. Breathe in. Right shoulder down. Gaze to the left. Center. Inhale. Lower all the way back down. Now bring your arms either into a cactus shape or a T shape. Actually, bring your right arm specifically into a cactus or a T shape. Now, cactus is going to be more intense feeling than a T-shaped arm. Use your left hand and gently push yourself. Step your left foot over your right leg. Doing a big stretch into the spine and shoulder. Breathe in. And out. Come back through center. Now bring your left arm either into a cactus shape or a big T shape. Use your right hand, gently push yourself, step your right foot over your left leg, and roll open for that shoulder stretch. Breathe in and roll back to center. Replant your hands by your ribs, press up into high plank. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Lift your heels, inhale, bend your knees. Take tiny tiptoes to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen, and fold. Slowly rise to stand, vertebra by vertebra. Head is the last thing to lift. When you arrive, give your shoulders some big shrugs up and down. And switch direction. Sweep your arms high, inhale. Hands to heart center, ground your intention. Deep breath in. And send it out. Sweep your arms high, fill up. Forward fold, flat back, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step back into high plank. Rock forward to your tippy toes, breathe in. Chaturanga, knees up or down, lower halfway. Upward facing dog, inhale, open your collarbone. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, step or float to the top. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise, sweep high, breathe in. Cactus, squeeze, shine your heart. Reach high, fill up. Forward fold, flat back. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step or shoot back. Chaturanga, keep your elbows tucked in towards your ribs. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your heels, fill up. Travel forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise, sweep high, breathe in. Cactus, squeeze. Reach high, fill up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Flow through your vinyasa. Send your right leg high, three-legged dog, breathe in. Bend your knee, open your hips, stay or take knee or ankle circles. And switch direction. Re-extend, inhale. Knee to nose, crunch. Send it high, fill up. To your right tricep tap. Re-extend. To your left tricep. Send it high. Step your foot between your hands, low runner's lunge. Lengthen, inhale. Pyramid pose, bump your back foot in, straighten your legs, melt forward. This is a great place for a block or blocks under your hands to bring the floor closer to you. You might also explore either a wider stance in your feet and or shorter stance in your feet. Whatever allows you to square your hips to the front while keeping both heels down. If your back heel is lifting, shorten your stance. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Gentle standing splits. Plant your hands, start to lift your left leg up. Angle your left toes down towards your mat to level your hips. Melt your forehead towards your shin. Keep a micro bend in your right knee. Squeeze your left heel 1 inch higher. Breathe in. Low squat. Breathe out. Re-extend. Inhale. Low squat. Exhale. Re-extend. Fill up. Low squat. Send it high. Inhale. Low runner's lunge, step down. Easy twist, right arm high, breathe in. Horizon, roll to the outer edges of your feet, sink your hips towards your mat. Stay for your inhale and your exhale. One more breath in. Walk it around, wide-legged fold to the left side of your mat. Bring your toes a little in, heels a little out. Start to breathe and soften into your pose. I'd recommend not going upside down or anything too crazy yet. Still warming up. Halfway lift. Inhale. Low runner's lunge, back of your mat. Anjaneyasana, lower your back knee. Sweep your arms high. Lift up and out of your rib cage. Maybe create a little back bend as you press your hips forward. Melt your shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Open twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Reverse. Inhale. Spiral down, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Straightenish your left leg, flex your left toes up, melt forward. Keep squaring your hips forward. I know sometimes people will splay their hips out even here. Just keep squaring, and if you'd like, you can place blocks under your hands here if you don't want to overextend yourself to the floor. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Anjaney, breathe in. Tuck your back toes under, airplane lunge. Come high on the ball of your back foot. Sweep your arms back. Squeeze your triceps up towards the ceiling and really drive forward onto the ball of your back foot. Breathe in and out. One-legged Tadasana, rise, right knee high, inhale. Funky chair, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, hands to heart center, sink down and back. Keep a flex through your right foot to protect your knee, shine your chest up like up dog. Breathe in. Sink a little lower. One-legged, rise, inhale. Chair pose with airplane arms as you exhale. We'll call this chair plane. Now take your chair pose, sweep your arms high. Settle more of your weight into your heels as you lift your chest over your hips. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Divers, come onto the balls of your feet, sweep your arms back. Chair pose, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Flow through your vinyasa. Send your left leg high, breathe in. Bend your knee, open your hips, stay or take your circles. And switch direction. Re-extend, inhale. Knee to nose, tap. Send it high, fill up. To your left tricep, tap. Re-extend. To your right tricep. Send it high. Step your foot between your hands, low runners. Lengthen, inhale. Pyramid pose, bump your back foot in, straightenish your legs, melt forward. Maybe grab your block or blocks. Draw your left hip back, right hip forward as you square. Get heavy through your forehead as you melt it towards your shin. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Gentle standing splits. Plant your hands, start to lift your right leg up, angle your toes down towards your mat, forehead towards your shin. Squeeze your right heel 1 inch higher, breathe in. Low squat, breathe out. Re-extend, inhale. Low squat, exhale. Re-extend, fill up. Low squat. Send it high, inhale. Low runner's lunge, step down. Easy twist, left arm high, breathe in. Horizon, roll to the outer edges, sink your hips. Stay for your inhale and your exhale. One more breath in. Walk it around, wide-legged fold to the left side of your mat once more. Toes a little in, heels a little out. Breathe and soften. Halfway lift, inhale. Low runner's lunge, top of your mat. Anjane, back knee down, arms high. Spin your pinkies in towards your face to engage your upper arms. Melt your shoulders down. Scissor your inner thighs in towards one another. Make sure your right knee is stacking directly over your right ankle. Breathe in. Open twist to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Reverse, inhale. Spiral down, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. I encourage you to keep your left hip stacked over your left knee rather than collapsing it. You want to always stack joints over joints, and you'll get deeper into your muscles this way. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Anjane, breathe in. Tuck your back toes under, airplane lunge. Come high on the ball of your back foot. Sweep your arms back. Squeeze the palms of your hands closer together like you're grabbing a block between them. Create one strong diagonal line from your back heel all the way up through the crown of your head. Breathe in and out. One-legged Tadasana, rise, left knee high, inhale. Funky chair, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, hands to heart, sink down and back. Keep a flex through your left foot, shine your chest up. Breathe in. Sink a little lower. One-legged, rise, inhale. Chair plane, heels down, arms back. I'll take your chair, inhale. Maybe sink your hips a little bit lower this time. Tuck your tailbone forward a little bit to take the sway out of your low back. This will engage your low abs. If you ever need more low back support here, feet farther apart. If your feet are together, squeeze through your inner thighs. Breathe in. Divers on your breath out. Chair pose, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Deep breath in and let it go. Send your right leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, tap. Re-extend. Step it through. Lengthen. Pyramid. Standing splits, inhale. Low squat, exhale. Re-extend. Low runner's lunge. Easy twist, fill up. Horizon, exhale. Wide-legged, inhale. Runners to the back, breathe out. Anjane, fill up. Airplane, exhale. One-legged, inhale. Funky chair, breathe out. One-legged, fill up. Chair plane, step down. Chair pose, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Left leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose, tap. Re-extend. Step it through. Lengthen, inhale. Pyramid, exhale. Standing splits, fill up. Low squat, breathe out. Re-extend. Low runner's lunge. Easy twist, inhale. Horizon, exhale. Wide-legged, fill up. Runners to the top, breathe out. Anjane, inhale. Airplane, exhale. One-legged, breathe in. Funky chair, breathe out. One-legged, inhale. Chair plane, step down. Chair, fill up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Right leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose. Re-extend. Step it through. Lengthen. Pyramid. Standing splits, inhale. Low squat. Re-extend. Low runner's lunge. Easy twist, fill up. Horizon, exhale. Wide-legged, inhale. Runners to the back, breathe out. Anjane, fill up. Airplane, exhale. One-legged, inhale. Funky chair, exhale. One-legged, fill up. Chair plane, step down. Chair, breathe in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Left leg high, inhale. Knee to nose. Re-extend. Step it through. Lengthen. Pyramid. Standing splits, inhale. Low squat. Re-extend. Low runner's lunge. Easy twist, fill up. Horizon, exhale. Wide-legged, inhale. Runners to the top. Anjane, breathe in. Airplane, breathe out. One-legged, inhale. Funky chair, exhale. One-legged, fill up. Chair plane, step down. Chair, inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Lift your heels, inhale. Travel. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Open twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. Check in with your knees. Your right knee is going to want to jump forward, draw it back into alignment with your left knee. Back through center, breathe in. Open twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Check in, draw your left knee back into alignment with your right. Back through center, inhale. Open twist left, exhale. Center, breathe in. Open twist right. Center, inhale. Divers, exhale. Chair pose, breathe in. Divers and hold. Reach your arms high, biceps by your ears, breathe in. Lower your hips 3 inches. Big inhale, 3 more inches. Last big breath in. Slowly melt all the way down to your mat. We'll meet in Malasana Yogi Squat. Bring your heels in, toes out. Sink your hips towards your heels. Or if you have a block, you might sit on your block for a higher hip stance. If your heels are lifting here, I would use a block. And you can have a firm stance, both heels on the ground. Lengthen your spine, crown of your head towards the ceiling. You can stay or sway side to side if that feels good on your hips. Take a moment to soften or close your eyes, drop into your body, drop into your breath. Check in. I'm going to give a little demo for a crow pose today. If you'd like to try your crow, go for it. If you want to hang out here and keep opening your hips, go for it. If you'd like to try your crow pose, plant your hands about shoulder width distance apart. Walk your feet up about a foot behind your wrists and bend into both knees. Then send your knees into your armpits. Once your knees are notched into your armpits, grip your fingertips down into your mat, fingers spread pretty wide, and slowly start to tilt yourself forward. It's important to tilt into this pose and not jump. So you want to have control at every little angle. You'll eventually tilt up to your tippy toes. From there, you might want to lift one foot and then the other foot just to explore the weightless feeling. And when and if you're ready, you can tilt so far forward that both tippy toes have just a little bit of lift off. If that's what you're working with for a while, that's great. Keep doing that. Over time, you may eventually want to start guiding your heels up towards your glutes. Maybe extend through both arms. And for an additional challenge, shoot back into your chaturanga. So as you're working with your crow, you can always place a block right underneath your forehead. If you're worried about dipping down and bonking your head, it'll at least bring something a little bit closer. A lot of times it's just a mental game. So just keeping that grip in your fingers, keeping your core engaged, keeping your arms engaged, and then slowly working into the pose. It may take time, and that's all right, Every day is different, so just work with what you got. All right, everybody, however you'd like to get there, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. If you'd like to move through your vinyasa, go for it. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Send your right leg high, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Bend your knee, open your hip. Stay or angle your left fingertips towards the outer edge of your mat and flip your dog. If you're flipping, all 10 toes face direct to the back, feet about shoulder width distance apart and in line with one another. Drive down to lift, open your hips and chest. Breathe in. And unflip. Replant your right hand, send your right leg high, inhale. Right knee, left tricep, and hold. Thread it through for star plank. Plant your right foot down, reach your left arm high, maybe take some arm circles, keep pressing your hips up. Maybe start to guide your heel slowly closer and closer towards the upper left-hand corner of your mat over time, if it feels okay. Breathe in. Replant your left hand, send your right leg high, inhale. Right knee, right tricep, and hold. Maybe fly it, maybe chaturanga arms for a challenge. Re-extend, breathe in. Lizard lunge, step your right foot outside of your right hand. Angle your right toes towards the outer edge. Maybe sink down to your back knee, maybe down to your forearms. You can stay or sway side to side or draw figure eights with your hips. Let yourself sink into this pose before taking your crooked monkey. And stay here, or if you want your quad stretch, crooked monkey, you can reach back right hand to left foot or ankle, drawing it towards your glute. If you want more, you can roll to the outer edge of your right foot, sink your hips farther forward. Just lengthen your spine, open your chest, melt your shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Slowly release your foot if you have it. Wiggle your right foot back to the center of your mat. Take your half splits or full splits, Ardha Hanuman or Hanumanasana. If you're working into your full splits, square your hips to the front of your mat. Try not to splay your hips out into the left. You want to have hips, shoulders straight forward. And if you want some assistance as you work into it, you can always place a block below your right hamstring. Breathe in and out. Slowly make your way out of your pose. We'll meet in low runner's lunge. Warrior one, spin your back heel down to your mat, square your hips forward, reach your arms high. You may want to widen your stance here a little bit, right foot farther to the right, and draw your right hip back, left hip forward as you square. Breathe in. Cactus your arms. Now eagle wrap your left arm underneath your right arm, maybe palms to touch. If that's too much, just give yourself a big hug. Arch your arms up and back as you breathe in. Humble your warrior with your eagle arms. Slowly melt them down inside of your right thigh, maybe fingertips to mat. Keep squaring your hips forward. Breathe in and out. Keep your eagle arms, lift halfway, inhale. Rock onto the ball of your back foot. Slowly float into your warrior three with your eagle arms. Back leg floats, torso floats. Drive your eagle arms forward as you drive out through your back heel. Angle your back toes down towards your mat. Breathe in and out. Keep your eagle arms, one-legged Tadasana. Rise, left knee high, inhale. Full eagle. Wrap your left leg up and over your right leg, single or a double wrap. Send your elbows up towards the ceiling and sit straight down and back like you're sitting into a chair. Once you're at your lowest vertical point, option to fold forward into sleeping eagle if you like, elbows to knees. If you do take the fold, round your spine like cat, hollow out your belly. Breathe in and out. Slowly unravel, rise, one-legged, inhale. Airplane lunge, float back, land softly. High crescent, sweep your arms high, breathe in. Warrior two. Spin your back heel down to your mat. Open your chest, straighten and strengthen your arms. Settle into your right knee. Breathe in. Sink a little lower. Reverse triangle. Straighten-ish your right leg. Tilt back. Inhale. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach your right fingertips as far forward as they'll go. And then hinge down as you reach your left arm high. This is a great place for a block under your right hand if you have one. Press your hips forward, but pull your shoulder blades back at the same time. If you ever want more core engagement here, you can lift your right hand parallel to your mat or right arm. Breathe in and out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Spiral down, low runner's lunge. Lengthen, pyramid pose. Halfway lift, fill up. Revolve triangle. Plant your left hand down to your block or your mat. Reach your right arm high. Open your chest, roll your right shoulder back. Press the backs of your legs to the back wall as you square your hips. And if you ever want a more intense twist here, you can plant your left hand outside of your right foot, but take what feels good. Breathe in Release your right hand down, standing splits. Plant your hands, maybe lift your left heel a little higher than the beginning. Stay, take your handstand hops. Or if you want to try your balance challenge today, you can walk your fingers back to your standing leg, maybe wrap them around your calf. Keep your left leg strong and engaged, whichever you choose. Help you maintain your balance. Breathe in. Low squat. Breathe out. Re-extend. Inhale. Low runner's lunge. Step down. Easy twist. Right arm high. Breathe in. Horizon. Breathe out. One more inhale. Walk it around. Wide-legged fold to the left side of your mat. Bring your toes a little in. Heels a little out, and stay or play this time. If you want to go upside down, frog pose, middle splits, go for it. Stay with your breath, whichever you choose. If you're upside down and would like an additional challenge, maybe split your feet apart, maybe hover them over the mat before you land. Variations, start to make your way back. Come to a halfway lift. Breathe in. Angle your toes out 45 degrees. Take Skandasana to the back of your mat. Sink into your left knee. Straighten-ish your right leg. Flex your right toes up. Stay, open your arms, or take your bind. If your left heel is lifting, I'd recommend either placing a block below your left glute, that way you can have both heels down, or bring yourself up into high Skandasana, both heels down, chest lifted over the hips. Breathe in. Turn quarter to the back, low runner's lunge. Anjane, inhale. Airplane, exhale. One-legged rise, right knee high. Funky chair or tree pose if that's better on your knee. Funky chairs, stay or play. Take it to your place. If you want to try something different, you could take your twist, hooking your right elbow to the sole of your right foot. Maybe a forward fold, fingertips to blocks or mat. Maybe an arm balance. Trees, make sure your foot is either above the knee or below the knee, but not on the knee joint. And trees, if you'd like a balance challenge, you can wave your branches back and forth or bring palms to touch overhead and gaze up at your thumbs. Keep breathing. Breathe in and out. One-legged rise, right knee high, inhale. Airplane lunge, float back, land softly. Star pose, open, inhale. Goddess, heels in, toes out. Sink your hips down between your knees. Drop your hands down to your knees. Lift up through your chest as you inhale. Drop your left shoulder down. Gaze to the front of your mat as you exhale. Back through center, breathe in. Right shoulder down, gaze to the back, breathe out. Center, inhale. To the front. Center, breathe in. To the back. Star pose, rise, inhale. Warrior two, top of your mat. Sink into your right knee. Reverse warrior, inhale. Extended side angle, right forearm to your right thigh, left bicep by your ear. Stay or play. If you want to take your half bind, full bind, bird of paradise, go for it. Keep pressing equal weight into your back foot. Lengthen your right side body, chest open, left arm strong. Birds, get as vertical as you can and open your chest before you extend your leg. Binds, pull your shoulder blades open so that you're not dumping forward. Breathe in. Birds start to fly home, binds start to release. Reverse warrior, inhale. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Send your left leg high, inhale. Bend your knee, open your hip. Stay or angle your right fingertips towards the outer edge and flip your dog. Breathe in and unflip. Replant your left hand, send your left leg high, inhale. Left knee, right tricep, and hold. Thread it through for star plank. Plant your left foot down, reach your right arm high, maybe take your arm circles. And switch direction. Breathe in. Replant your right hand, send your left leg high, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, and hold. Maybe fly it, maybe chaturanga arms for a challenge. Re-extend, fill up. Lizard lunge, step your left foot outside of your left hand. Angle your left toes out. Sink down as far as feels good for you. And stay or sway or draw figure eights. And stay here. Take your crooked monkey, reaching back left hand to right foot, drawing it to your glute. Breathe in. Slowly release your foot if you have it. Wiggle your left foot back to center. Find your half splits or full splits. Ardha Hanuman or Hanuman. Breathe in and out. Slowly make your way out. We'll meet in low runner's lunge. Warrior one, spin your back heel down to your mat. Square your hips forward. Reach your arms high. Maybe widen your stance a little. Cactus squeeze. Eagle, wrap your right arm underneath your left arm or give yourself a big hug. Arch your arms up and back as you inhale. Humble your warrior with your eagle arms. Slowly melt them down inside of your left thigh. Maybe fingertips to mat. Breathe in and out. Keep your arms, lift halfway. Inhale. Rock onto the ball of your back foot. Slowly float into your warrior three with your eagle arms. Back leg floats, torso floats. Drive your arms forward as you drive out through your back heel. Think up dog in your chest and lift more through your back heel than you would think. Breathe in and out. Keep your arms one-legged Tadasana. Slowly rise, right knee high. Full eagle. Wrap your right leg up and over your left leg. Send your elbows up to the ceiling. Sit straight down and back. Once you're at your lowest point, option to fold into your sleeping eagle. Keep tracking your knees and elbows in towards your midline. Breathe in and out. Slowly unravel, rise one-legged, inhale. Airplane lunge, float back, land softly. High crescent, breathe in. Warrior two, spin your back heel down, open your chest. Breathe in, sink a little lower. Reverse triangle, straighten as your left leg, tilt back, inhale. Trikonasana, reach your left fingertips as far forward as they'll go, and then hinge down as you reach your right arm high. Maybe grab your block under your left hand. Lengthen your left side body, roll your right shoulder open. If it feels okay, maybe gaze up at your right thumb. If that's not great, maybe look down at your left big toe. And stay, or if you want your core engagement, left arm parallel to your mat. Additional core engagement, I should say. Breathe in and out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Low runner's lunge, spiral down. Lengthen. Pyramid pose. Halfway lift, fill up. Revolve triangle, plant your right hand down to your block or mat, reach your left arm high. Keep rolling your left shoulder open. Square your hips. Breathe in. Release your left hand down, standing splits. Plant your hands, maybe lift your right heel a little higher than the beginning. Stay, take your hops, or if you want your balance challenge on this side, walk your fingertips back to your standing leg. Maybe wrap them around your calf. Keep your right leg strong and engaged. Breathe in. Low squat, breathe out. Re-extend, inhale. Low runner's lunge, step down. Easy twist, left arm high, inhale. Horizon, exhale. One more breath in. Walk it all the way around, Skandasana, back of your mat. Sink into your right knee, straighten your left leg, flex your left toes up. Stay, open your arms, or take your bind. Or high Skandasana if your right heel is lifting. Breathe in. Turn quarter to the back, low runner's lunge. Anjane, inhale. Airplane, exhale. One-legged rise, left knee high. Funky chair or tree. Funky chairs, stay or play. Take it to your place. Trees, same balance options as before. Breathe in and out. One-legged rise, inhale. Airplane lunge, float back. Star pose, open, breathe in. Goddess, heels in, toes out. This time, drop your hands all the way down to your shins. Keep your chest lifted over your hips. If you want to, you can use your elbows to gently guide your knees a little farther outward. You can stay if that feels good, or gently sway side to side if that feels good on your hips. Breathe in and out. Star pose, rise, inhale. Warrior 2, top of your mat, sink into your left knee. Reverse warrior, fill up. Extended side angle and hold. Stay or play. Half binds, full binds, birds, go for it. Keep driving equal pressure into your back foot. Try not to dump all of your weight forward. Right arm strong, chest open. You can even use the leverage of your left arm into your left leg to open your chest to the ceiling. Keep breathing. Breathe in. Birds fly home, binds, release. Reverse warrior, inhale. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa. Good work. Roll forward like a wave into high plank pose. And come down to your forearms for forearm plank. Elbows right underneath your shoulders. Now walk your feet up into downward dog, legs. Maybe bring your feet wider east and west than you normally would in downward dog. This is dolphin pose. Drive down into your forearms, so keep your head floating up and off of your mat. And as you press into your forearms, you'll press your heels a little closer to your mat. It's a deep shoulder stretch. Stay, or if you'd like to, you can lift one leg and then the other leg. That you need to bring your feet closer together for that. If you want to start working towards your inversion, or take your inversion. Breathe in and walk your feet back to the back of your mat. Slowly lower all the way down to your tummy. Come into your Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath your shoulders still. And gently draw, lengthen your spine, draw your chest up, relax your shoulders. And stay, or if you'd like, you can take some gentle head rolls one way. And then the other way. And stay here. If you want a little more, you can press into your hands, bring yourself up into seal pose. Breathe in and lower back down to your belly. Replant your hands by your ribs, press up into high plank. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Send your right leg high. Inhale. Half pigeon. Bring it in for a landing. Right shin forward, parallel-ish to the top of your mat. Right knee a little wider than your right hip. If it feels better to be on your back, you can take your figure 4 pose there. If you do that, just flex your crossed over foot. This will protect your knee. Start to melt down into your pose. Half pigeons, try to level your hips over your mat so you aren't leaning one way or the other. And half pigeons, if you're working down into your pose, you can always place a block under your right hamstring or right glute to assist. Start to deepen your breath. Exhales just a little longer than your inhales, so settle your heart rate back down. And stay here, or if you'd like your quad stretch, you can bend into your left knee, reaching back left hand to left foot. Same hand, same foot. Square your shoulders forward if you do. Or take your mermaid. Breathe in. Slowly release your foot if you have it. However you'd like to get there, make your way to your other side. Half pigeons, left shin forward, left knee a little wider than your left hip. Figure fours, flex your crossed over foot. And stay, or if you want your quad stretch, right hand back to right foot. Lengthen your spine, melt your shoulders down your back. Breathe in. Slowly release your foot if you have it. Roll into your left hip. Bring the sole of your right foot all the way around to the top of your mat. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide for Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Grab onto your feet, lengthen your spine as you inhale, and hinge forward with a flat back as you exhale. You can always use your elbows to gently guide your shins or your knees a little farther downward if you like. Breathe in and out. Roll back up to a seat. Extend your legs long in front of you for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. For more low back support, feet farther apart. Reach your arms high, lengthen your spine as you inhale, and hinge forward with a flat back as you exhale. You can always soften your knees a lot here. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in and out. Roll back up to a seat. Grab behind your thighs, vertebra by vertebra, come down onto your back. And take your bridge pose. Plant your feet down in front of your glutes, feet about hip width distance apart. Plant your hands down on either side of your hips. On your next inhale, drive down into your heels, lift your hips to the ceiling. If you want more, you can interlace your fingers under the small of your back. Wiggle your shoulder blades farther underneath you. Just squeeze through your inner thighs like you're holding a block between your legs. Squeeze 1 inch higher, breathe in. And lower all the way back down. Windshield wipe your knees back and forth. Reset. Option for one more bridge pose. If you're feeling open for your full wheel, you can go for it. Bridge round 2, replant your heels, replant your hands. On your next inhale, drive down to lift. Squeeze 1 inch higher, breathe in. And lower all the way back down. Windshield wipe your knees. bump your hips to the right, but drop your knees to the left. Supine twist. If you want a little more, you can eagle wrap your right leg up and over your left and then drop your knees to the left. Gaze over your right shoulder. Relax through your shoulder blades. Breathe in and out. Come back through center. Bump your hips to the left. Drop your knees to the right. Option to eagle wrap your left leg up and over your right as you drop your knees. Gaze over your left shoulder. Relax your shoulder blades. Breathe in and come back through center. Send your legs up the imaginary wall for waterfall pose, reversing the blood flow for a moment. If you'd rather take your shoulder stand, by all means. Shoulder stands create one vertical line from your shoulders up through your hips, up through your heels. This will require a lot of support from your hands on your mid to upper back. Then stay or take your plow, gently sending toes up and overhead, maybe touching them down to the ground behind you. Breathe in. Slowly make your way back down to your mat. Find your way into your final shape. Traditionally, legs out long, feet wider, east and west than your mat, hands wider, east and west. Take what feels good for you. Let yourself melt into your space. Come back to that deepened breath. Soften through your belly. Start to draw your air all the way down into your abdomen. Deep, smooth belly breath inhales. And slow, smooth exhales. Soften or close your eyes. All together, take a deep breath in. And let it go. Shavasana, enjoy your rest. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Start to wiggle through your fingers, wiggle through your toes. Maybe gently rock your head side to side if that feels good on your neck. And take a full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead, legs out long. And draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze. Feel your low back release. Roll onto your favorite side for a moment of grounding. Perhaps wrapping Mother Earth in a big hug with whatever color of energy resonates with you. Sending that love straight to her core. Take a deep breath in. And out. Make your way up into an easy seat. If your eyes open along the way, please soften or close them. Sweep your arms high, breathe in. Hands to heart center. Thank you, friend, for taking this time out of your day to show up for yourself, to show up on your mat, to ground back into your body, reconnect to your breath, and move your energy up and out. May that intention you set at the beginning of this class be blessed. May it flow to you with ease and with joy. All together, let's breathe in love and send out peace. Let's breathe in peace and send out love. Thank you, friend. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Shanti.